So we're about 6 minutes away from market open. Sorry, PM open. So overall during AM session, we just had a complete sell-off. This is insane. Like, dropped almost 300 points. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is check if we have a draw on liquidity lower. Okay, so we have a daily. No, we don't. No, we don't. Then these are still active. Okay. How much is this though? We'll take this though. So we do have our sell side right here. If we continue dropping another 200 points, which I highly doubt, we'll probably sweep here. You know. But anyways, we'd have to see. So I do want to see at least a retracement into this unfilled 4-hour when it does create itself. All right, we have another unfilled 4-hour up top. Let's go ahead and mark these levels. Okay, so I do want to see longs actually. Because I mean, I don't see another retracement area besides this 1 hour over here, but this is like almost like 100 points above. And then we're probably going to close above this 15 minutes. So I still want to look for longs, at least to this unfilled 15. Sorry, to this unfilled 15, to the 15-minute intermediate high. Just going to like offset it. There you go. So I do want to see that, and possibly a retracement into this unfilled one hour or 4 hour when we get the chance. Below we do have a 5 minute to 5 minute opening up. So I do want to see something open there. But again, we're going to also be trading with minis today. We're only going to be trading with max 1 mini. We're going to be going heavy on this account. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Yeah, we have a break of structure on the 15-minute. Okay. Market opens in 30 seconds. Or PM session opens in 30 seconds. My bad. Okay, so I want to see price take out this low. Then from there, we'll look for an inversion to take out potentially this 15-minute, but we'll see what's more plausible, to be honest with you. Again, I'm not worried about all this low resistance liquidity because we're protected, in my opinion, by this 5-minute as well as these two 1-minute fair value gaps. We did close above that 15, so I'm expecting still bullish structure. High time frame. Hopefully we get the retracement though. I have an alert with ES. See if we have that 5-minute tap because we have a 5-minute fair value gap both on ES and on NQ. We have 2 actually on ES, and we have 2 on NQ as well. Nice. All right, we're about to tap into that 5-minute on ES. Sorry, on NQ. I want to see this slow taken out before we have an inversion. Unfortunate. If we don't get an inversion, sorry, not inversion. If we don't get, if we don't get an inversion off this, then no, ni modo. Okay, so we just tapped to the to the 2 hour on ES. Waiting for NASDAQ to do the same. Once we tap into that, we do have a 1 hour fair value gap that we do want to inverse. SMT at the highs. Okay, stopped out. The reason why I took this trade was, one, we ended up tapping the 2 hour on ES, right, creating a bullish SMT at the highs. We had inverted this 1 minute on both assets. You can see, but we got stopped out. So next time, what I'm going to do to avoid this mistake is when I see that, I'm gonna have to wait till NQ also gives me the go ahead, you know. In the meantime, I'm gonna wait for at least an inversion now off this one, and if I lose this trade, it'll probably be the last trade of the day before before I like blow the account. So anyways, we're gonna risk 72 ticks to make 245. Yeah. Again, same idea. Yeah. I'm done for today. Brutal, bro. Brutal stuff. Just brutal things. Yeah, just brutal. That's all I gotta say. Just brutal. Anyways, again, we took the re-entry, or not a re-entry per se, but you know, this was just insane, bro. Honestly, like, gosh, unfortunate. Unfortunate that we walk away with a loss, bro. Unfortunate that we walk away with a loss. But anyways, the idea was, again, we did have this 2 hour up here. We had taken out this high. Initially, I had taken a trade. We had taken out a high on ES, but not on NQ. We did an inversion, and the idea was to go break even here, full TP at this swing low. I ended up getting stopped out, and then I took this inversion right here. It honestly seemed very clean. It seemed like we were just gonna dump, but price decided to, almost stop me out. Then inverse this inversion right here, and yeah, I didn't really distribute much, so I pretty much literally did the same thing, as you can see, as this previous leg. So yeah, just, it's not a good day. No, who knows, maybe this one finally distributes, but no, I'm done for the day, actually. Terrible day. Terrible day. Anyways, catch you guys later. All right, bro. I kid you not. I got so upset. So freaking upset when I saw this, bro. So, before that huge Drake candle to the downside that took out 2 of my draws on liquidity, right? Well, I had gone stopped out, and then we were approaching that high. We took out the high that stopped me out, and then we had no inversion, and then we did have a CISD. Again, I mean, based on how the market was like chopping around for the last like 15 minutes, I didn't think much of it, so I faded it. That's the freaking one that swept through my draws on liquidity, bro. Like, I kid you not, it swept through the first 5 minute, which is like the first line, top to bottom, and then it tapped into the second one that would have been my my first TP, and then I would have made money on the day. But oh my god, bro, I got so upset. And then to make it even worse, we had a 1 minute inversion after that, and we started distributing higher. But anyways, that's how the day ended. I mean, at the end of the day, I was right. I mean, yeah, I was right. We were gonna flush eventually, but I guess just the market was being silly at the time. But anyways, yeah. We'll try again tomorrow.